to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence?
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
So you can see here even very powerful people believe that there is some sort of divine intervention on our story. Yeah, we'll go positive. Or, well, let me see. Yeah.
You really think your Maker would send someone like me?
The Maker does as he wills. It is not for me to say.
Even if that means a Dalish elf is his chosen?
Humans are not the only people with an interest in the fate of the world.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
Go on, waifu.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
So let's find out, what is this Inquisition of old?
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should know that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay, but you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
Yeah, so obviously we're going to be very good, and we're going to help.
If you're truly trying to restore order...
That is the plan.
Help us fix this, before it's too late.
Okay, so I'm going to be quiet here because the soundtrack is amazing. Okay, so just appreciate it. And that is all. That's the end of the game. Okay. No, it's not. Please don't leave me. Please don't. But yeah, it's such a great soundtrack. And now I kind of wish I had my music blaring a bit louder. Hopefully you did. And it's letting me level up. So I think, yeah, we'll decrease our aggro because throughout all these fights, too many demons are attracted to me. So we'll do that.
Does it trouble you?
Yeah, we'll be optimistic.
It's stopped spreading, and it doesn't hurt.
We take our victories where we can. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
And actually what I'm just thinking of there is that I probably should have mentioned earlier, you can see that my elf has that big tattoo on her face. And unlike all the other origin backgrounds you choose, your elf actually has to have a tattoo. Which is weird, you know, but it's interesting, and that will certainly come into play later, and I will argue later as well that is why it's a female inquisitor that is considered loosely to be canon in the Dragon Age story. But yeah, like in comparison to everyone else, a tattoo is compulsory. You need to have some sort of tattoo. Some of you might already know why that would be the case, but if not, it's something we're going to look at later anyway. So let me see, that sounds very dangerous. Or nah, it sounds like fun. Let's be happy.
What harm could there be in powering up something we barely understand?
Hold on to that sense of humor. May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atishan.
You speak Elven?
You've just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
So yeah, that's a bunch of impressive titles.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
Yep, that was pretty quick of them to do that. I was only at 3 days.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
How are you? I'm good. Well, I've got the mic on. Also, if I'm talking. So, let me see. Yeah, let's keep asking questions.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's a bit unnerving. They think that, you know, one of the most important religious people guided me.
It's a little unsettling.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong. Will the Chantry attack us?
With what? They have only words at their disposal.
And yet, they may bury us with them.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
So, yeah, that's our first lead, and this is kind of her bringing you to the first destination of the quest. So, yeah, definitely we'll talk to her.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Waifu has our back. Okay, so operations. The war table allows you to apply the power of the Inquisition throughout Orlais and Ferelden. Mother Giselle is in the hinterlands, which can be found on the Ferelden side of the table. So let's go to Ferelden side. The Inquisition can unlock new areas for you to explore through scouting operations. Perform the scouting operation for the hinterlands on the Ferelden side of the war table. Okay. Mother Giselle was last seen in the hinterlands outside Redcliffe, tending refugees who fled the fighting. Between renegade Templars and apostate mages, the latest reports suggest that the vicious struggle between the two groups has spread to the hinterlands, catching the refugees and Mother Giselle in the middle. It is vital to protect her and, if possible, restore order to the area. And you can see here that we have three options. We have connections, so this is Josephine's kind of influence on the operation. Secrets will be Leliana's operation, and then the forces are Cullen's influence. So now it has the previous two locked out, so we'll just go for Leliana. If Giselle dies, any hope of Chantry support dies with her. My scouts will slip past the fighting, find her, and protect her with their lives. So we pick that one. Okay, so we avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and Templars out of the area. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horsemaster of Redcliffe, who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better